Hey, welcome. So today we're going to take one of the most profound spiritual teachings out there and turn it into a super practical tool you can actually use, every single day. We're going to break down how to apply the Four Noble Truths, not as some abstract belief, but as a direct way to work with your own mind. All right, let's get right into it.
You know that feeling, right? You're just trying to focus on something, maybe work, maybe just relax, and your mind is just everywhere else. It's digging up old arguments, worrying about next Tuesday, or it's got a song stuck in your head on a loop. Happens to all of us, right?
And what's the first thing we do? We try to be the drill sergeant in our own head. We issue this sharp command, right? Focus! And when that doesn't work, we double down. We get a bit more aggressive. Stop thinking that. It feels like this intense battle of wills, you against you.
And eventually, this is where we land. Just total frustration. You feel defeated. It's this exhausting, unwinnable war that's fought entirely inside your own heart. But what if I told you we've been fighting the wrong enemy this whole time?
Yeah, our first instinct is just to attack. We see that distraction as the problem, so we try to crush it, push it away, get rid of it. But the original teaching of the Lord Buddha suggests a completely different way. It asks a simple question: is fighting really the answer?
And this right here is the big twist. This is where we get it all backwards. We think the problem is the distraction, the anxiety, the thought itself. But the real problem, the thing causing all the stress, is that powerful desire for it to go away. It's that pushing energy, that get out of here feeling right in your chest.
In the original Pali, there's a specific word for this feeling, tanha. We often translate it as craving, but here it's really about aversion. It's the active energy of rejecting what's happening right now. It's that tension you feel, that pushing against reality. That right there, that is the actual source of the struggle.
So check this out, because this completely flips the script. Our suffering, whether it's a nagging thought or a difficult emotion, it's not some enemy at the gates we have to fight off. It's simply a reality of this moment. And all it's asking is to be seen, to be known.
Okay, so this is where the Four Noble Truths come into play. And look, forget about this being some dusty, old philosophy. Think of it more like a diagnostic tool, a four-step process for what's happening in your heart-mind in real time. It's incredibly practical.
All right, so let's put this tool to work. The very next time a distraction or a tough feeling comes up, you can walk through this moment by moment. First is dukkha. Your only job here is to simply recognize what's present. That's it. No fighting, no judging, just a gentle, quiet greeting like, there's distraction, or okay, anxiety is here. You're just acknowledging what's actually here. Then second, samudaya. Right after you notice a distraction, you're going to look for that other feeling, that I don't want this here feeling, that tightness in the chest, that subtle push. That's the tanha. Your job is just to see that. Now, this is the really wild part. Third, nirodha. The very instant you clearly see that pushing away energy for what it is, it just loses its fuel. It's like switching on a light in a dark room. The shadow just disappears. It dissolves all on its own without you having to do a thing. And finally, magga. And that whole process, seeing the feeling, seeing the push against it, and then watching that push fade, that's it. That is the path. See, the path isn't some far-off destination you're trying to get to. The practice of just seeing, moment to moment, is the path to peace itself.
So what we're really talking about here is a total shift in your role. You go from being a fighter, always at war with your own experience, to just being a wise, calm observer. Instead of trying to suppress and reject everything, you just acknowledge and greet it. And the result? It changes from constant struggle to the natural peace that was actually there underneath it all.
And this is maybe the most important takeaway. See, peace isn't something you have to go out and build or force to happen. It's actually the default setting of your mind. It's what's left over, what just naturally appears the second we stop creating the struggle, the moment the fight is over.
So I'll leave you with this question. Think about it. We just talked about distractions, but this tool applies to everything. So what else in your life could totally change if you just stopped fighting it and started knowing it instead?